Blessings and welcome everyone. Just a reminder before we begin. Your rising sign horoscope will give you additional clarity as to how a great deal of your sun sign horoscope may show up, and your moon sign horoscope will give you the less prominent side story that'll also be playing out for this 2-week period. Remember, horoscopes serve best when observed, like a weather or traffic report. You have influence over all outcomes with your thoughts, actions, choices, and deeds. Use the information that presents to help you make the highest choices for the highest outcomes. If you wish to schedule any of my services or like access to more content via my Patreon, follow the links below or go to my website, integrativemysticism.com. Hi there, Gemini. It's time to have a look and see what is going on when it comes to the week starting March 29th, 2021. No, I'm not appearing in this video because I've got a lot of cards to look at and I just can't be bothered to make eye contact with the camera. I get distracted every 4 seconds. So what we're going to do here is something a bit different. Adverb. Now, I do want to mention that for those of you that already saw the full moon video I put up a couple days ago, just for this week, I've moved the astrology portion to its own video just because it was a very involved full moon and I didn't want to tack on an extra 10 minutes onto every horoscope. And so it's there and you can see me in it. And of course, I've also got a new monthly elemental energy report for spiritual practitioners, and the Patreon bonus astrology report is up. Now, in this video, however, we are doing things a little bit differently. I've decided to actually do a double pass, as in get 2 scopes for the week in one. A little yes and this and this, this and this. So let's get started. Well, for your spiritual themes this week, you've got the 8 of Pentacles upright and the 9 of Swords upright. And with the 8 of Pentacles, I'm seeing a lot of you Gemini people getting a chance to make some serious systemic improvements and upgrades and updates onto all areas of your life. Really start putting things through this sifter that is actually going to start making everything a lot more valuable, generate a lot more happiness, but also become a lot more functional, a lot more dynamic. Because with the 8 of Pentacles, everything does go through its own upgrade, its own update. Now, whether this is upgrades and updates to the quality of life, improvements in your relationships and your social life, your material finances, your living situation, all across the board, the 8 of Pentacles is talking about everything getting put through this process so that only the best of the best is with you. However, we also have the 9 of Swords, and so a lot of you are going to be confronting some personal complexes, some personal fears, maybe some guilt or anxiety, especially dovetailing off that 8 of Pentacles. It's an old chestnut, but it's not unapplicable when it comes to doing better, by you and yours. Maybe actually feeling a bit of guilt, a bit of anxiety, a fear of success, but possibly a fear of success that comes to the fear of leaving situations that are not ready, willing, or able to do the work to improve. And sometimes that can make us feel a little socially irresponsible, right? We're kind of like, well, I can't go and take care of myself. I can't leave this dysfunctional situation because there's a toxic connection going on here. This person or these people or this process depends on me to make it all better, so they can kind of pass for normal while continuing to be dysfunctional. But screw that. Screw that. You're going to have to confront those fears of success, those fears of moving onward and upward in your life this week. That's going to be a big theme as well. As we get on to your material shifts when it comes to your work, your job, your finances, you do have the Knight of Cups reversed and the 5 of Swords upright. And the Knight of Cups reverse is indicating, let's talk about this one here, that there is going to be something going on where you're noticing that there is perhaps a financial or professional situation that has gotten way too personal and way too involved and way too muddy. And a lot of you are going to need to take measures to redraw the boundaries here, because I don't feel like this is necessarily something that is what you would consider to be like a friend or a situation that is mutually supportive or friendly. With the Knight of Cups reversed, sometimes we can see a clinging situation, somebody clinging on, getting overly attached, bringing some of their drama, getting too personal, or allowing their personal life to affect their work or their conduct with you. This could be a client, a customer, business partner. And with the Knight of Cups reversed, we are getting a chance to confront the situation and quell it, right? The Eight of Pentacles is talking about systemic improvements, but I would not expect a lot of cooperation from them. So be prepared to maybe find a way to relieve yourself of having to work with them or work in this situation, whether it's subbing them out, moving onward and upward away from them. It's fine. The Knight of Cups reversed, financially, there's really nothing negative going on here, but I do feel it could go into a bad way. It could be kind of precluding us from actually stepping into a better place in our field to continue to entertain this kind of malarkey. As we get on to your material shifts when it comes to number 2, the Five of Swords, well, I am seeing a lot of you actually getting a big break. Funny enough, I see you getting a big break, whether it's stepping into a new job opportunity or maybe a big break when it comes to your personal finances, but it is going to possibly be creating a conflict or creating some drama in the workplace or creating some drama around a particular area of your life where that has been heavily involved. Because I'm seeing with the Five of Swords, a lot of you getting a chance to, yes, step into a higher space, jump up in class, so to speak. But with the Nine of Swords, I also feel like you're kind of getting guilted. Like somebody's taking exception to it. Somebody's making it very hard on you to go ahead and do that. This is not worth engaging as a fight. This is not worth engaging as an argument, whether it's a transition to a new job, a new department, possibly something going on in your personal life as it revolves around a move or something good you're trying to do for yourself or your family. This isn't even worth arguing, so just let it go. And so we get on to your communications, friends, relatives, other people in your life, your community. You've got the Lovers reversed and the Empress upright. And the theme of trading up is on. Because I'm looking at the Lovers card reversed, and I'm seeing a lot of you Gemini people making some serious breaks when it comes to entanglements and engagements that are proving to actually be more hindrances and detriments than anything else. The Lovers card reversed in this area, I still feel like this is platonic, okay? So again, family, friends, the guys, the girls. And this is something that has been very involved but is no longer a win-win situation. Maybe it never was. This could be somebody that's actually become very attached to you. This could be even somebody you have a lot of history with. Sometimes we have to face where even, long-term friends can actually be still very much toxic influences or unhealthy influences. And even if we've kept them around just for the sake of history, that might be the only thing they're riding on. They know they have no other merit to be in your life. The Lovers card reverse is indicating, yeah, that could apply to family as well, but the clearing and removal of what is holding you back, a weight, whatever this is, it's like this person wants you to think that they're your rock, but they're really not a rock, except for the fact that they might be weighing you down. And I'm seeing a lot of you actually doing some massive social clearing this week. And with the Empress card upright, the timing couldn't be, more appropriate, because I'm also seeing you pinch hitting, you're kind of trading them out. With the Empress card upright, you're actually getting into a space where you are having almost like a homecoming to, your chosen family, the environment that is actually going to be the most nurturing and the most supportive of you. With the Empress card upright, I'm also seeing somebody from, let's just say the good side of things, actually offering you either whether it's a material abundance itself or maybe the gift of their services, gift of their time, gift of their their efforts, something that is actually going to help secure you or help you manifest something that you've been struggling to actually physicalize in your life, because the Empress is coming with a gift for you. As we get on to your challenges this week, challenge number 1 with the Six of Swords reversed, I feel like a lot of you are going to be doing some serious work on cleaning out what is actually holding you back from making a clean break in your life. Because with the Six of Swords reversed, I'm seeing a delayed transition, a delayed departure, and it's coming from within. And you're going to have to face and see where that is. Is it something that, again, is coming from that Lover's card reversed? It's the Knight of Cups reversed. What is going on when it comes to internal problems? What is, who's on your boat seeking passage that doesn't need to be there, right? We can't go with a stowaway. The Six of Swords reverse is indicating your challenge may also be letting go of a past that you think should remain in your life or have bearing on your life or have merit in your life simply because it's the past. As we get on to challenge number 2, we've got the Nine of Cups upright. So really, it's actually quite a beautiful week, because with the Nine of Cups as a challenge, I look at this as almost like you're facing a bit of a challenge that normal people would have, that Cinderella really didn't, when it comes to dealing with negative conditioning. When Cinderella, fits the slipper and off she goes, she's gone. But when you think about the codependent relationship she was in with her stepsisters and her stepmother, there might have been some brainwashing going on in there that made her think, oh, I can't leave these people. I'm holding up their reality. Or can we find a way to bring them into? The Nine of Cups upright is saying, look, when your wishes are getting granted, can you allow yourself to enjoy your wishes for what they truly are? And not allow them to get contaminated by maybe sharing them with the wrong people, or turning them away because you might be holding on to the past with the Six of Swords reversed, or guilty about succeeding in the first place. As we get onto your relationships with love and romance, you've got the Judgment card upright and the Queen of Wands in reverse. So let's talk about that Judgment card upright. So Judgment card upright, there is going to be a turning point opportunity in your love life. The Judgment card is bringing this recent era of your love life to a head. When I say recent era, I'm looking at, about 1 to 2 years. And the Judgment card is indicating here a lot of you Gemini people are going to be put in a spot where, your relationships are getting completely redefined. And it's about that Eight of Pentacles. How do we redefine everything? Redefine the goals, the ambitions, the boundaries, redefining the landscape of the relationship itself. The cool thing about this is that with the Judgment card, we are preparing to end this story of our relationship as it's been, so that we step into a completely different definition of the way that we relate to each other. But with the Judgment card upright, it is bringing it into a way of health, purging a lot of old weights that we've been carrying. And a lot of you who are single are also going to most likely be cleaning up old business as well, and possibly even meeting somebody that, sets this process in motion for you. As we get on to the Queen of Wands reversed, as the number 2 love card, there is going to be something going on this week where we have to face maybe some kind of pressure to take a relationship down a road that we already know based on evidence, observation, logic, and experience would create dysfunction. Because I'm looking at the Queen of Wands reverse, and there seems to be some kind of pressure or influence that is trying to create a relationship in the image of another dysfunctional relationship. Now, this could show up as another option for those of you who are single Gemini, so we'll just shoot that down right now. How about that? Because, I mean, it's like saying, well, I want to create a relationship like my parents had. And it's like, well, your parents' relationship was a dumpster fire. Why would you do that? Not your problem to fix that perception. Just let it go. The Queen of Wands reversed is indicating some kind of external pressure which keeps trying to manipulate your love life to kind of go again in the vein of another relationship that is not even for you. So make sure that we quell this so that all involved are actually feeling happy in their relationship and also autonomous, right? No two relationships are the same. There is no such thing as a universal relationship priority or value. That being said, I think we're good for now, so I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. You know I appreciate it. And of course, if you ever want to get a session with me, you can go on ahead to my website. It's integrativemysticism.com.